Hari Om. Welcome back to Life in Vedanta. Today we go beyond the 5 sheaths, beyond the 3 bodies, and beyond the 3 states of awareness. But before we delve into the deep self, let us join our palms, join our minds, and join ourselves to invoke the grace of that Lord which sits, resides within us. Kindly join me for Om Smaran. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Just as a earring, a bangle, a nose ring, a Mangal Sutra, all these are made of gold and they all belong to me. In the same way, the house, the wardrobe, the dining table, the car, they all belong to me. I know them all. In the same way, I know my wife, I know my child, I know my father, and I also know other friends and family. When I am the knower of all them, it is evident that I am not them. In the same way, when I know my body, the 3 bodies, when I know the 5 koshas, when I am aware of all the 3 states of awareness, then how can I be any of them? That means I am something different, separate, the witness, the observer, the knower of all of them. Therefore, I am not any of the upadhis, limitations, identifications, personalities that I think, I feel I am. This is where the text posts the next question. Remember, when I say the text, the questions are always posted by a mumukshu, a student, a sadhaka who wishes to clearly understand what is this Atma. And the same question is said, Atma tarhi kaha. What is then this Atma? The answer to it, the Swarupa Lakshana, was given. Sat-Cit-Ananda Swarupa San. That's all. The entire definition of what is this Atma has been expressed in 3 words. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Swarupa. Swarupa means the essence of what it is. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Existence, consciousness, bliss. They are not 3, they are 1, but expressed in 3 words so that we can correlate, understand, and feel what they are. Because existence, we understand. Consciousness, we understand. Bliss also is something we understand. The Shastra is taking us to those words which we already understand, of which we have some experience, so that we can correlate those words with what the Shastra is trying to define the self. To begin with, the word existence. Existence is that which remains unaffected by time. Time cannot affect that which itself depends on it exists. Time exists only in existence, only in the presence of existence, that we perceive time, past, present and future. But in all three periods of time, existence remains the same, unchanged. Existence is that which remains constant. From the point of view of existence, there is no past, there is no future, there is only and only existence. But from our point of view, our limited point of view, because we are limited due to the upadhis which we have explained, we say that in the past I was so and so and so and so and so. I would be in the future in this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. However, in the present I am this way. From my limited being, from my limited point of view, I speak of time as past, future and present. From the point of view of existence, existence was in the past, will be in the future and is in the present. If I say, I may meet you there or I would meet you there, locations, spatial differences. The spatial difference is also for the limited being, that I would be there. Because I am limited, I cannot be there and there at the same time. Therefore, I have to use the word or. I would meet you there or I would meet you there. But from the point of view of existence, it is there as well as there at the same time. This is existence. Kalatraya api tishtati sat. That which stays constant in all three periods of time is sat, existence. Three periods of time, from whose point of view? From our point of view. Because our point of view, we are limited. We are still under the complete crutches, under the grip of the three shariras, the five koshas and the three states of consciousness. But for pure consciousness, that is Sat, there is no period of time, because time itself is superimposed on existence, on Sat, by us for our convenience. From the point of view of Sat, from the point of view of existence, and we are not talking upon some Sat, some existence, we are talking about the existence which is me. From the point of view of me, that is Atma, that is consciousness, that is Sat, there is no time, no limitation of time. Therefore, the statement says, Sat is that which stands unchanged in any period of time, because time itself is a concept which is limiting the body, the mind, the intellect, the individual, not the self. From the point of view of the consciousness, from the point of view of Sat, there is no time limitation, as there is no time. Therefore, for existence, everything exists in existence alone. In the objects of the world, we see that existence as this is, the isness of things. This is the table, this is a house, this is a car. And in beings and in me, I experience that existence as I am. The amness in me is the existence. And this is how we come to the point that what is the Swarupa of Atma? It is said it is Sat, existence. As existence, I have been there forever. The body, the form and the name has taken birth. The form and the name may perish, but I the existence will never perish. Why? Because I am ajata, I am unborn, I am changeless. Because I am unborn, I am deathless. Therefore, it is anadi, from before the time, and it is Ānanda. It will be there even when time is not there. When I say it means I. I am Anadi, before time. I am Ānanda. Even when time will not be there, I shall be there. Because I am unborn. Therefore, I will never die. I am Sat. I am existence. I am Chit Swarupaha. I am of the nature of Chit. What is the meaning of Chit? Chit means pure knowledge. The word Swarupa, as I explained before, means the core nature of a substance, of a thing. When we speak about a gold ring, a gold chain, a gold bangle, any gold ornament, what pervades all the ornaments is gold. Whether it be in a ring form, in a bangle form, in a chain form, or in any other ornament form. The name ring, bangle, earring may be different. The shape, the earring will be different from the hand ring, the bangle will be different from the necklace. But in and through all of them, what pervades is gold. From these ornaments, gold has been removed. What will be left behind? Nothing. In all the gold ornaments, the core nature of it is gold. Gold is at the core of all these ornaments. Bereft of gold, those ornaments are nothing, just name and form. The name and form finishes as soon as the gold is withdrawn, the nature of the ornaments is withdrawn. Just as gold ornaments are nothing without gold, or in other words, in all the gold ornaments, what pervades is the core nature, that is gold. In the same way, we are pure knowledge. Everything, knowledge pervades through us, in and through all of us. We may have different personalities. We may have different height, build, color, size, shape, likes, dislikes. But in all of us, in and through, what runs is knowledge, pure knowledge, which is known as Chit. There are two kinds of knowledges. One knowledge which we gain, which we learn, which we understand, which we receive from the world outside through all our sense organs and sense perceptions, organs of actions as well as organs of perception. Through the medium of mind, we learn these knowledges. These knowledge are of something. They belong to the world. These knowledge which is coming from outside to inside, this has to be learned. This has to be understood. This has to be remembered, and for the memory to have them, you have to practice. If you do not practice the knowledge that you have, it is most probably going to leave you and go away, because the mind forgets what it has learned. This kind of knowledge is called an external knowledge, or also known as the aparavidya. That knowledge, vidya, which is apara, which means apara, that cannot be crossed over, because this is an endless knowledge. So many kinds of knowledges are there in the world that not one, not two, hundreds and thousands of lifetimes you may take as human beings. You may be born as human beings, but in one lifetime you can never complete or never have all this knowledge. Even if you have that great memory and intellect to remember everything that you remember, a point in time, your mind will stop functioning and you will not remember anything. This is a scientific fact. Such knowledges which are gained from the world are knowledges which are called external knowledges, or that knowledge which is impossible to cross. In Sanskrit, it is called aparavidya. And then there is that knowledge which is called atmavidya, knowledge of the self, which is independent of the body, the mind and intellect. It is independent of the 5 karmendriyas, means organs of action, 5 jnanendriyas, organs of perception. It is independent of the mind's thinking. How do we say that it is independent of mind's thinking? Because to know that you are, you don't require your mind. For example, in the past we have studied that even in the deep sleep state, recall all your study. This is the time when your recall memory should work. Recall in the deep sleep state what has happened to the sthula sharira, the gross body, it has been left. What has happened to the sukshma sharira, the dream state body, it has been left. Means the mind and intellect is gone, the physical body is gone. This physical body is gone, this mind and intellect is gone. There is no cognition in the deep sleep. However, when you wake up early in the morning and you say, I had phenomenal sleep. I didn't know where the time went. Who is that who is aware that the mind was not aware of what time? Who is that which is saying that, wow, what a fantastic sleep I had got? When there was no cognition, yet there was somebody who was observing all this that was happening. And that is you, the Chit, the knowledge of I am, and the knowledge of I know that I am. This is called Chit. The existence is the feeling of the amness. I am is the existence, and the knowing of the existence is the knower. I know that I am is Chit, the knower of all, the consciousness, the pure knowledge, for whom, for which we do not require any of the organs or the 3 shariras or the panchakoshas. Atma tarhi kaha. What is Atma? What is self? It is Sat-Cit-Ananda. It is of the essence of existence, consciousness, bliss. Today we could cover what is the essence of existence, what is the essence of consciousness. In the following session, we shall be taking up the essence of bliss. How is that we are blissful? How is it that our nature is blissful? When I feel so miserable, I feel so saddened, many a times I am so stressed. But if Shastra says, if Veda says, if the Master says that we in our essence are bliss, how is it? How is it exactly? To understand this, we shall continue our thought flow in the next session with the aspect which is called as Ānanda, bliss. We end this beautiful session over here today. Kindly join me in the Shanti Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರಿ